Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820, or you can visit our website www.welllamb.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamb@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Some people who have been infected with COVID-19 report still not being themselves weeks later. To help us explore when and how people can get help, I have two doctors with us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Donald Palmer, and I'm an immunologist. COVID-19 is still with us and making people ill every day, but it's not too late for all adults to book their first or second NHS COVID-19 vaccination. To get these vaccinations while they are still available and protect yourself and those around you, visit nhs.uk/COVID vaccination or call 119.
Tune in to On Point here on Star Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Check me out. He tells me my energy is making him tired.
Yes!
How do you get the energy to do
I've been told that I have a lot of energy, but my goodness, I think today I have met my match, people. I have met my match, Miss Suzanne. Wow, amazing.
One of the things that's the start of the
darkness.
The whole of darkness.
So what did that
myself and the world will adjust. And 2019.
Forget the proverbial boardroom. Join me, Simone Frazier, on The CEO, the program that gives you the driving seat over your life. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. only on Star Radio.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Star Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Listen to Aunties Mary, Lottie and Regina on the Family Enrichment Programme on Star Radio UK. This and every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m.
Some people are wicked because don't make it your business going about revealing
people's secrets. Don't be a busybody.
And some people. Today's typical family is under pressure from various directions. Divorce is on the increase. More and more of the Afro-Caribbean youth are taking to crime, etc. The Family Enrichment Programme brings together a team of qualified experts to discuss and shed light on how we can make our families better and stronger. It is said the family can do without the society, but the society can't. Listen to the Family Enrichment Programme This and every Saturday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Star Radio UK, your favourite Afro-Caribbean radio station in London.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday.
Download our app in iTunes and the Google Play Store.
The property hour show on Star Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The property hour show is your best source into the property industry. Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Star Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Are you ready to turn it up?
This is Star Radio UK.
All around the world.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Star Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it, you're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for star, R for radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820, or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamb@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Donald Palmer and I'm an immunologist. COVID-19 is still with us and making people ill every day, but it's not too late for all adults to book their first or second NHS COVID-19 vaccination. To get these vaccinations while they are still available and protect yourself and those around you, visit nhs.uk/COVID vaccination or call 119.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
The best radio show. In your car,
at work,
at home,
on your smartphone.
This is Star Radio UK.
Good evening to you out there, and welcome to the Property Hour Show live on Star Radio UK. And tonight we have a full house. I am super excited that we're coming your way. What a joy it is to be amongst the living. That's a key thing. We're still here. We're still living life. And you know what? The good news is that you and I at least can hear each other or see each other. You're live on Star Radio UK. Streaming from our studios in South London, to be precise. A very rainy day, soaking wet, as you know, concerning the UK. We're a rain country, and so we're used to it. A bit miserable, the weather, but God has been gracious and good. And you know what? I'm here with my co-host, Vicky Newton, and our guests are all set and ready for us to roll. It's gonna be a good time where we're talking about the next generation, what they are looking to do, to learn on unlearn and relearn. And so you don't have to lose guard at all. You don't have to give up. No matter what, you know what? One thing I've learned along the line as I am growing every day is that you learn from everything and anything. And you know what? You might be going through the toughest of time. The world might be. But if you believe, I believe that all things are possible. Be positive in everything you do, and you will get the best out of life. It is very necessary and very positive that you get positive energy to make sure that every set goal is achieved. Everything is achievable once you believe. And so let me say a big thank you to our sponsors who have made it possible for us to be streaming to you wherever you are. We are live on Facebook, our Facebook page, couple of pages, Star Radio UK Global. We are also streaming on Achiamon's Facebook page and KB Bossman Facebook page as well. We are streaming live also on our YouTube page, Star Radio UK. On Twitter is Star Radio UK. Periscope, we are live. Also, we are live on www.starradiouk.com and our amazing interactive app. Download from Apple or Android, and you'll be able to listen to us on the go, and also on loads and loads of social media platforms. And this is made possible by the kind courtesy of Kerry's Furniture, the company in 2 continents where you can get the best out of it. They can deliver to your doorstep. We'll talk about that a bit later on. Kerry's is in Tema Community 25 and also Atlanta, Georgia, and so they can deliver to your doorstep. Get ready for the Easter deals. It's on discount. And also we are streaming by the kind courtesy of CIG Properties, that's Cornerstone International Group Limited. And these guys, if you're looking to invest in Africa or in Europe, look no further. These guys, www.cigpropertyuk.com. Professionals that know what they are doing, trustworthy and reliable. They'll be able to help you out, sort you out, whether you're looking for a mortgage or to let your property, whether in the UK or in Ghana, or let me say Africa. Thank you. And me associate, and also the one and only M&M Concept, amazing graphic designing and all kinds of print works. These guys, merchandise, they'll be able to help you out. And so as a wrap up, you know what, I'll give you more information about these companies a bit later on, but my time is up for us to stream, to start the discussion concerning what is happening in Accra tomorrow. Are you excited? Are you ready, Accra? Are you ready, Ghana? Are you ready to be transformed? You know, your youth or your children or the next generation are ready to take on a new challenge. And you know what? It's gonna be super. The guest, the lineup, oh my, you don't want to miss it. But you know what? All the most important information is going to be given by our guest, and I'm going to be introducing them pretty soon. Just know that Vicky, is Vicky ready and set? I believe Vicky is set. Okay, Vicky will be joining me shortly whilst I introduce. Okay, I believe you can. Vicky, I believe you can hear me now. Okay, so Okay, I'm getting some feedback. I'm getting from some feedback, but let me. Okay, so please, if you can hear me, let me know, Vicky, and we will set the ball rolling now because time is far spent. We all set and ready to roll. Let me give you a little bit of a background. Okay, so thank you, Vicky, for that. Let me give you a little background about the topic and why we're here, what we're talking about, the importance, and I will introduce my guest shortly. It's the program is coming on tomorrow at the University of Ghana campus, and it's the African Youth in Real Estate, Entrepreneurship and Investment, the first of its kind, I believe, in the nation of Ghana. This is a light that is going to light the entire country, the youth that are ready. You see, real estate is the only real business that you can feel it, you can handle it, and so if our youth are being introduced into real estate, it's an excitement we don't have to let go. And so let me say that, please, if you're watching us, do us the biggest favor, keep sharing, like, and also contribute. Questions and your contributions are welcome, but the best part is that share. Let somebody also get to know about the program, and most importantly, what is happening on the campuses of University of Ghana tomorrow. And so I'm going to give you all some of the details and the company that have taken it upon himself to do or to put together this all important program. The CEO is here with me, and so I'm going to be giving a bit more information, but on the CEO, and she will give us more information about why the African youth in real estate and entrepreneurship, very key, very important, and I believe that will help us to navigate through the entire program. And let me say that a bit about the African youth in real estate is number one, the African Youth and Real Estate Entrepreneurship and Investment Seminar, beg your pardon, is an initiative of eWell's Realty and Consultancy designed for tertiary students across Africa. That's the good news. It's not just Ghana. So Ghana, be excited that it's starting from Ghana, and most especially University of Ghana. Be excited, but take advantage of it as well. In collaboration with the National Union of Ghana Students, that's NUCS, and University of Ghana Business School. Oh, incredible. The maiden edition, which has been endorsed by the Diaspora Affairs and Office of the President of Ghana, and Beyond the Return. The Beyond the Return is basically the aspirants that after 400 years of slavery are returning. In 2019, the government of Ghana put together the Year of Return, and so it's been established as an organization, and they play a vital role. And the CEO will talk a little bit about that, and it's scheduled to kickstart in Accra, Ghana on the 24th of March, which is tomorrow, 2023. The African Youth in Real Estate, the African Youth in Real Estate Seminar will educate the youth on real estate opportunities in the country and inspire them to pursue new career paths and create wealth for themselves through real estate entrepreneurship. And so I believe that, okay, I'm having challenges, people hearing me. I believe you can hear me much better now. I think, okay. So I've increased my volume. I believe that was a challenge. Apologies for that. I was just reading a little bit about it, and let me complete quickly. This event is free and will bring together renowned professionals in the business and real estate to educate and inspire students from various universities in Accra, which will converge. I beg your pardon. Who will converge at a central location for the Power Pact? I love that. Power Pact session. Our partners include the Ghana Association of Real Estate Brokers, that's GARB, and North Wind Properties, Sukasa Properties, CBC Properties, Seso Global, Ghana Bond, the Signet Hour Show. I love that. MNO Law Consult and Star Radio UK. Your very own Star Radio UK. The seminar also seeks to provide further empowerment in real estate for very interested attendees through an on-campus mentorship program. And so that's just a little bit about what we are going to talk about in terms of the African youth in real estate. Let me now take this opportunity to introduce my guest. My co-host is not. She's not a guest, and she's not a guest. Vicky, can you hear me? Hello, Vicky. Yes, I can hear you.
Right.
I believe I can hear you now. I'll try and. Okay. Let me.
Mr. Bossman, can I please
Let's.
please ask Amin the background?
The background, then there's noise. Yes, I mean there's a little bit of background noise. So if you can, if you can attend to it, that'd be great. So okay, thank you, Vicky. Can you hear me, Vicky?
Yes, I can hear you clearly now.
Okay.
Yes,
On
how
this.
are you doing?
Very well. I'm good. Thank you for that. We'll talk about that later on. Yes.
I'd like to also welcome Hanna and Amin. Sorry for the late start.
I know. We had to push things to the limit, and I believe we're going to have a good time here. When anything that's got to do with the youth, it's something that moves my soul and my I love it because they are the next in line, and the youth has got that energy, that zeal, that passion, that love. If they catch it, they'll run with it, and nobody can stop them. Okay, there's still a bit of background noise. We're working behind the scenes, and we're going to put all the four of us on the screen shortly. But Vicky, how are you doing, and what's your take?
Yes, I'm very, very excited about today's program. I think it's very unique. We've had so many, entrepreneurs, business owners coming on this program. My interest is in Ghana. And this is the first time I've come across this initiative where focus is on the youth in regards to real estate. So I can't wait to hear what Hanna has got for us. Honestly, I'm super, super excited. Our youth has been ignored and forgotten for far too long. They keep on telling us that there is no job, and they resort to all sorts of negative things. And it doesn't help the environment and the economy. Everyone is saying when they come out of uni there's no jobs because everybody wants to work in a bank. Everybody wants to work in these big corporations. So with Hanna's initiative, oh my goodness, I'm super excited, and I can now see there's hope for the youth.
There's hope for the youth, and Hanna is doing some incredible work, and there's another big one coming. I know this month is the Women's Month, celebrating women, and she is one of the I rate her as one of the top influencers when it comes to not just real estate but also in other areas that she's doing amazing. She and not because she's on, but we'll talk about her when she's not on, so that people will get to know. But let me see. I believe that we're almost done with the setup, and then we'll be talking about the show tonight. But if you've just joined us, you're live on Star Radio UK, and I'm KB Bossman. My co-host Vicky Newton. We are discussing African youth in real estate, entrepreneurship and investment seminar happening live tomorrow at the campuses of the University of Ghana, and the guest list or the speakers, it's amazing, super packed. And these are well experienced and endowed with so much knowledge as well. And they'll be talking to our youth, the next generation, empowering them and inspiring them to take careers, or to focus also on real estate, the importance of it, and how they can turn their lives around. You see, if you check the if you go on Forbes and check the 1 to 1,000, Vicky, wealthiest people, you will find out that a majority of these wealthy guys have in their background in business real estate, because it is unique. You know, in the UK, what real estate is shaping the lives of people. People are getting all kinds of good deals and getting to become billionaires and millionaires overnight. It's hard work, but I believe that this is a good step. Okay, I believe we are set, and we can jump on to the.
All right, Anna, can you hear us? Anna,
yes,
can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Yes, you are welcome to Star Radio UK. And as I was telling Mr. Bossman, I said I'm super excited, for what you have in store for us. I can't wait, honestly. Super excited for the good news.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Vicky. Thank you so much for having me on tonight. And Bossman, good to see you too. Thank you so much.
Good to see you, Anna. Wonderful. And it's good. I believe it's Women's Month, so I was excited when Vicky was going to host you, and I was excited, but I had to step in last minute. But it's good. I believe Vicky will do much of the talking.
It's going to balance the equation.
Exactly.
And I'm teaming up with Anna, so it balances it.
Yes, it's a good one.
Mr. Bossman, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. I believe that I will take a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, we'll take just about 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll be able to get the conversation going. And so just stick and stay. Don't touch that dial. We're back in about 2 minutes, and we'll be able to get things going.
SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for star, R for radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about Sendwave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Make that move now this festive season to your new home address at GHS Housing Estates. From now to 31st January 2023, we are offering you an amazing 5% buyer's discount on all purchases on our expandable 1, 2, 3 and 4 bedroom detached homes at Cochrane Villa, Pokwase, just 5 minutes drive from the interchange. The Mayflower and the new Hazel Courts at Kuntusi, 20 minutes drive from Achimatamo. Beautiful homes in a serene and gated community with flexible payment plans available. Call us now on 0544 347 980 or 0544 347 981. GHS Housing Estates. View it, love it, own it.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go from Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Star Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820, or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Donald Palmer and I'm an immunologist. COVID-19 is still with us and making people ill every day, but it's not too late for all adults to book their first or second NHS COVID-19 vaccination. To get these vaccinations while they are still available and protect yourself and those around you, visit nhs.uk/COVID vaccination or call 119.
Okay, so welcome back to the Property Hour show live on Star Radio UK, and we're back with a bang, and it is gonna be better, bigger than ever before. Sorry we had to do that. We had to turn around on a few things, and Hanna, I believe you can hear me.
Yes, I can.
Wha-
Loud and clear.
Wonderful. And Vicky?
Loud and clear.
Okay. So Amin, can you hear me? Okay. Right. We will have to start because of time. But then sorry for keeping you waiting, Hanna. It's a good thing that you know what? I'm super excited. I'm so much filled with joy when it comes to the youth because I know what they carry. The potential that we have is in the youth. And so even though I've given a gist of what is happening and what it is about, I will kickstart and then Vicky will come in. I want to say that okay, let me do it this way. I would like you to introduce yourself for those that are first timers on Star Radio UK. For their sake, and also your story. If you can summarize that in a minute or two, that'll be great, so that somebody will be inspired and also get along and they wake their dreams up. Please, Hanna. Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much, Bossman. I appreciate it. It's always an honor and a pleasure to be on your radio show. So, I was in the States, and, I'll say the Lord led me to Ghana. And so I came here a number of years ago and ventured into the real estate space here. But I was doing real estate in the States, and it all started from a book I read, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki. And that got me started in real estate. And then I came to Ghana, and oh my goodness, the real estate market in Ghana compared to the States is chaotic.
Yeah.
It's an unregulated market. So, there's so much to learn. And so I ended up working for a company just so that I could get some training and understand the terrain before venturing out and starting my own business. So that's how I got started and got into real estate. And then, realized that it was unregulated, and instead of waiting for the government to implement laws, myself and some other individuals started Ghana Association of Real Estate Brokers, where we could have an association real estate agents could become a part of, and we could have ethics and rules that we could follow. Because here, you just wake up today and you feel like selling a house, and there are no license requirements. It's crazy. So we started that, and it's been around. We have a number of real estate agents under that, and you have to go through a vigorous background check and make sure you follow the rules of the association, and you make sure you're acting with professionalism, and there's constant training as well. And then I realized that a lot of the youth here had no idea about real estate, clueless.
Yeah.
All they know about real estate is that you're either buying a property or selling a
property.
And so the purpose of this conference is to open up their eyes or open up their minds to the value chain in real estate. So here today.
Amazing. That's great, and thank you for the background. Somebody will say you've not just appeared or showed up, but you've been through the grill, and you have landed on a virgin land, if I can put it that way. With regards to unregulated stuff that is happening, and that's key. That's very important. Before Vicky comes in, I will also say that for the sake of the people that you've just joined us, please make sure that you subscribe to our channel on YouTube, on Facebook, also on Twitter and Periscope. So many avenues to listen, and also our interactive app that you can download from Apple and Android, and you can listen to our programs on the go. It's amazing some of the things that you can get out of the programs that we broadcast here. So Vicky, it's Women's Month. It's you guys, your month. So let me give you guys the floor. Do your own thing. I'm also going to come in with questions as well.
Bossman, this is not fair. What has women got to do with real estate across board?
I know. No.
If you say that, then you are sidelining the men.
No. I'm not. Look, I have my questions set here.
All right.
But what I'm saying is that I because it's Women's Month, I want to honor women so that we can. You know what? I said in my first interview that was on Faith Talk the other day that women are more. I know the men are going to get upset. They are more organized, and when you put them in leadership, check the countries that women are the president or the prime ministers. The setup is different. So there's something about that. So please, I know what I'm talking about.
I get you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. What a lovely, introduction, background, story about Hanna. And I think I read a little bit. I was very intrigued and also delved into, doing a little bit of research about Hanna. And I was very, very impressed with her 20 years experience in the U.S. was no joke. Now, a lot of people in the diaspora have always planned, returning back home to start a business. And most of them go and come back. Sometimes go back with, money, and they come back empty-handed and start all over again. So in your situation, I know when you arrived and realized that the way you saw things in the US, Ghana was different, you were smart enough to get a job in another real estate business just to, survey and know what goes on in Ghana. Now, for the benefit of those, like Bossman said, I'm focusing on the women. Most times, we women in the diaspora find it very risky to return back home and set up business. We have wonderful ideas, but it's very difficult because for the fear of failing. And you know that with us women, we have responsibilities, especially the children. So making that move is very, very, very difficult for us. You, as an example, what can you tell women in the diaspora who want to make that similar move that you've made? And look at you, very successful, and you are impacting lives.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Vicky. Well, I'd say this, that, everybody's journey is different. And for myself, I did not have the responsibilities of a husband or children yet. However, and I would say it is what I would say as a leap of faith. Because for me, the Lord spoke clearly to me and told me to go to Ghana. But the reason for that was for ministry. So I, packed up my things, left, and within 6 weeks, I was in Ghana. A lot of people may not make that jump, and I've never lived in Ghana before then. So to me, coming to Ghana was almost like going to a foreign place because I barely spoke the language. The food was something, I hadn't tasted all the dishes, and the environment was different for me. So you might as well say it was like a foreign country. But because I heard the word of God, I had faith in his word and made that leap, and we all know that from obedience, comes blessings. But I would say that for me, though I came here for ministry, I understand it is important to have a stream of income, that can help support the ministry. So that is, so I started working with another company. So what I would say to people is, if you're not taking that leap of faith because God spoke, I would then say, make sure you prepare yourself very well. Even though God spoke, I still had a lot of challenges, a lot of hurdles. And so what I would say is that prepare. Take occasional trips to Ghana. Come, do your research, study the terrain, ask questions, find experts in that field, go to seminars, go to conferences that are, related to your area of interest, and keep coming back and forth and, prepare yourself. And then you can transition. And I would say, find a job with a company. A lot of people just want to start their own business, and starting your own business in a new environment is very, very tricky. You've got to learn the laws of the land. You've got to learn the system. The Ghanaian system is different. And I've been in Ghana, it'll be 10 years in May.
Wow.
So this is 10 years in real estate in Ghana, and then I did 10 years in the States as well. So it's about 20 years. So, I would say plan, prepare, do research, and start with a company.
Yeah, and I like the latter part, the last thing you said about working with a company. Most of us, I've also got my personal experience. My husband is now based in Ghana. He kept on telling me, Vicky, you are doing so well in the UK. Why don't you come to Ghana and say something about that fear of failure? And I was telling myself, if I should even come down and want to work in a company before I start my own business, which position do I start from? Because I've attained a certain position. Do I go and start from the beginning, or just, start from a clerical position or whatever? Sometimes these things, discourages us, that people will see me as, oh, you've left the UK, gone to Ghana, you are working in an organization, and you don't have a managerial position, but you know why you are there.
Yeah, and I'll say this. Well, being an entrepreneur is a very humbling experience. Let's be real about this thing, because as an entrepreneur, you may have that title as a CEO, but you are at the front desk. You are doing accounting. You are answering calls. You are doing everything in the beginning. You are wearing a lot of hats. You're multitasking because you may not have the financial capacity to hire qualified people at the beginning. So as an entrepreneur, let's, what's the difference if you're answering calls in your company versus answering calls in another company? The difference here is investment that an individual actually makes in you from that company. The training that you get, the experience that you get, the quote unquote hands-on guidance that you get, you're able to implement these things. So, being an entrepreneur is not as glamorous in the beginning stages as people tend to make that too. You are doing everything. I was answering phone calls. It's yes, and people be like, are you the CEO? Well, I'm the one answering the call right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, let's be real. You are going to be doing everything as an entrepreneur. And also, you cannot allow people's opinions of you to push you out of, number one, the will of God, and number two, out of what you are convicted to do. You cannot let people displace you, because everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. So it is best to go with your own opinion about what you want to do, as an entrepreneur. And, this fear of failing, I would rather fail 1,000 times than regret never having tried.
I like that. Hanna.
What to you, Mr. Bossman?
No, I like that, and that positivity is key to everything we do in life. It turns things around. It shapes it. It's infectious as well. So if you can get into that space, hey, why not? It's better to try, as Hanna said. It's better to try than not to, and you be beating yourself about, I should, I mean, giving all excuses. My papa will say, we give excuses and we get excusitis.
Yes, and I always say, everybody knows somebody who says, "Oh, I wish I would have, could have, should have."
Yeah.
And you never want that to be your story. I wish I could have, would have, should have. You know what I mean? I'd rather say I did it, I tried. I've made a lot of mistakes, but you can't allow your mistakes to define who you are. You learn from the mistakes, and Robert Kiyosaki says, is you win some and you learn some. Others may look at it as I win some, I lose some. No, I win some and I learn some. Because of every mistake, every failure, I have learned something that I have ended up implementing in my business later on, which has propelled it even further. So that's how I look at that.
Thank you, Anna, for that. It's very, very inspiring, and because of that, we're going to get you back again. You do a lot of things, and there's one key thing that I'll say it at the end before we wrap up. I love that, and I know that I know that is a game changer. So let's talk about what is happening tomorrow at the campuses on the campuses of University of Ghana in Legon, Accra, and give us a gist about it. I read a summary of what is happening, but it would be good to hear from yourself, because as the vision was given, you did not wait on flesh and blood, but you decided to move as an obedient servant. So please give us what African youth in real estate, why this time? I know you talked about, you've given us a bit more about the youth do not have an idea of what real estate is. They know to buy or to sell or those bits and pieces, but why at this time, and what we should be expecting?
All right, thank you. Because the wind of change is blowing. Now is the time to change the narrative about Africans across this continent. You said something earlier. When you look at the United States, 95% of millionaires today started with a real estate portfolio. You look at cases, examples of young millionaires in the States through real estate, but we don't see those examples here in Africa. So then you begin to ask yourself, why? Why not Africa? The youth here are intelligent, they're gifted, they're bright. They can be millionaires and billionaires through real estate as well.
That's true.
But one of the things that is lacking is education. They don't have the educational backing. So that is why one of the reasons I wanted to start this African Youth in Real Estate Conference. So it's not only for the Africans in Ghana, but Africans across the globe. We're doing live streaming. That's why we've partnered with the diaspora, because they are Ghanaians, they are Africans who need to hear about the opportunities in real estate. So the program is a platform of education, of empowerment, and inspiration. But I just did not want it to end there. We go to conferences, we're excited, we're shouting, we're happy, and then nothing happens. So we have a post-conference strategy where we've partnered with University of Ghana Business School, Incubation Hub, and with NUG. So my partner NUG is on. I'm sure he'll be coming on, the NUG Secretary, Amin.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is that the post-conference strategy is that these youth are going to have the opportunity to have internships, mentorships with other real estate companies in their areas of interest. So if you're interested in real estate brokerage or interior decor and design, or real estate data research, or building inspection, or virtual tours of whatever it is, the list goes on and on. We are going to have a mentorship giveaway at the end where 10 students will be selected. They'll be part of the Incubation Hub, where they will have 2 months internship. Wow. Where they have to be working with the companies, so they have that hands-on experience, They can shadow experts in that area of interest. And the incubation hub, once a month, I'll be doing trainings, teaching them various things about real estate, and also giving them the opportunity to ask questions, have discussions. And we're also going to teach them not only real estate entrepreneurship, but real estate commissions can be quite lucrative. So we're going to teach them financial literacy, how they can channel some of their commissions into real estate investments so they can begin buying land. This is all a process. It could take, a couple of years, but we need their patience, we need their ambition, we need them to have vision. I have individuals who have worked for eWell's Realty and Consultancy, and through their commissions, they saved. We put it in investments, and today their story has changed. They now are buying lands. They're now real estate investors, and now we're teaching them how to build generational wealth through home ownership, one house at a time.
One house at a time. What an amazing vision. And I'm super excited. I mean, there's too much hope, if I can put it that way, for Africa. And as the next destination, if you're watching us, if you're listening, you're an African, you are looking to do something, you know what? It's only real industry, because it's real estate, and you can see it, you can feel it, you can handle it. And so get ready. You've got to be. We'll be asking Hanna about how people can, people in the diaspora possibly can, if they want to watch. But let me say that if you are watching us, you can send us a message or your questions. You want to find out details about what is happening. Yes, you're more than welcome to do that. And please send it on either on YouTube, on Twitter, or also on Facebook. And let me say that we have a dedicated WhatsApp number that you can send a message to. Is 07539 66 1744. That's that's 07539 66 1744. And we'll be more than happy to read all your messages, and your questions and contributions are welcome. And thank you so much, Hanna, for that amazing insight into what is happening. It's a full play. It's a anyway. Let me tone down a little bit. Vicky, do you want to come in? And let me.
I think we will have to introduce Amin. He's really getting a bit bored.
No, because
we need to get him in.
No, I mean, I think that his system froze, and so Archie has been trying to get hold of him. As a matter of fact, we've not been able to get hold of him. Okay, that's why I've not. Right. So we'll try and but you can come in whilst I deal with that. So quickly.
All right. So Hanna, my question to you is that I know you are focusing on the youth. Did it cross your mind focusing on women?
Absolutely. In fact, we're having a African Women in Real Estate conference coming up on May 20th. And one of the reasons for that is because here in Africa, the statistics show about 14% of women in real estate, whereas overseas it's as high as 64%. And so we realize that this is really a male-dominated sector, and we want to encourage more women to look into real estate as a career path. Can you hear me?
I think, Mr. Bossman, I think we can hear him on the platform.
Vicky, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
But I think the conversation is interrupted. Okay, Mr. Bossman, please can you ask him to? Yes, Mr. Bossman.
Yes.
Can you put him on mute for us, please?
Okay. Okay. I mean, I believe
How
if you
you saw
can
him
just
out.
mute your system, that'll be good.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Over to you, Anna. Sorry.
Yeah, Anna. Sorry
No.
about that. All right.
No problem. Yes, we are hosting African Women in Real Estate on May 20th. We realized that statistically 14% of women have a career path in real estate in Africa. And overseas, you're looking at about 64%. So we want to encourage more women to choose real estate as a career path.
That's wonderful. Right. And the other thing I want to ask you is, when these youth go through this program, with your stay in Ghana for the past 10 years, do you think there are a lot of opportunities for the youth? Reason why I'm asking is, I don't want a situation whereby they go through this program, then they don't know, where to turn to. They've got the idea, they've been equipped. What is the next step? Do you have people who will hold their hand? Because I know that not all of them will get this mentorship. So the other group, how do they, continue from there? Are there opportunities for them?
Yeah, great question. Yes. And that's the thing. They don't know that there are opportunities. I can tell you in our company, we have so many opportunities for those in real estate, but everybody who comes in for a job opportunity has no experience. They have no idea about the opportunity. And there are many real estate companies out there. As you know, there is a housing deficit in Ghana of almost 2 million units. So that in itself shows you that this is a market that is in demand. And so there are a lot of real estate companies that are coming up, construction, real estate brokerage, and there are a lot of opportunities. I mean, from property magazines to, people are even doing YouTube videos of virtual tours, real estate tours. I mean, we're talking about entrepreneurship here, so it doesn't necessarily mean you have to work for somebody full time. But yes, you start with the internship, you start with the mentorship to get your foot in the door, and then you continue in entrepreneurship. There are a lot of opportunities, a lot.
All right.
Yes.
I also realized that you are having this training. I think you are focusing more on students in the university. Now, those who did not have the opportunity to go to the university, let's say they just finished their, SS, oh my goodness, forgive me, secondary school, if I should say, and didn't get the opportunity to go to the university, but would like to get that experience and also, get into entrepreneurship. Is there any help for them, or is there any hope for them? Because I realize you are focusing more on university students. How about those who are not in the university?
Absolutely. It's for all youth. It's African youth, not just African students. It's African youth. This is a maiden edition, so we decided to start it at a particular location, which is the University of Ghana Business School in partnership with Nooks. I think go into more information, details about that. But yes, it is for all students. We're doing live streaming for all the youth as well across the globe in this continent. Yes, all youth.
Oh, wow. That's very nice to know that. Right.
Thank you.
Mr. Bossman, do you want to come in, or you just want me to keep on asking Anna more questions? Oh, Mr. Bossman, I can't hear you.
Uh-oh, we can't hear him.
Okay. Right. Whilst Mr. Bossman is trying to sort out the sound, do these attendees need a specific skills to be part of this training program. The reason why I'm saying this is, what I've experienced with our Ghanaian youth, a lot of them are a bit laid back, and I've realized most of them don't take things seriously. So for you to get a lot out of these youth, is there any skills that you look for before they enroll on this program?
Yeah, so I think skills can be learned. It's giftings and callings that are a bit different, but I think every skill set, pretty much you can learn it. So we are going to be talking about the expectations from the youth and expectations from the actual companies. You are required to go to work 3 times a week. You are required to attend,
and on time. On
time. Yes, and be a part of this entire program for 2 months, attend the training, and the company will do an assessment. We can help, but you can help yourself, in terms of, you need to have passion. So that's why when we tell you the entire value chain, you pick the area you're interested in. That should be your area of focus. Your passion, your ambition should lie in that area, which will help you, want to be on time to work, for example. I mean, real estate is very demanding, and you have to have the passion. Yeah. You've got to have the passion.
So, Anna, I know this program is focused on the youth. I think the program is taking place in Accra, isn't it?
It's taking place tomorrow at University of Ghana Business School at the RS Amegashi Hall.
Okay. So my next question is, when will the other youth in the other regions in Ghana benefit from this? Are you planning after this program, go to other regions to have such seminars so that other youth in other regions will benefit?
Yeah, so, it's very interesting. I get this question a lot. And what I would say is this is the maiden edition. We are allowing live streaming, so all youth across, this country and the continent can tune in. And we'll see how it goes. And we may start having it in different locations. I know Amin and I have kind of touched on that briefly about going to the various campuses. And, I would say this, after this mentorship program, what we're going to do is have on-campus offices as well. So we will be setting up offices on campus. So if they're unable to work with a particular company, they have that on-campus site office to be able to work directly from there as well. So we're trying to put them into that area, that field.
Amazing.
Right. Okay. All right. And Anna, the last one.
Go on.
Is I know it hasn't been easy. Can you share with us some of the challenges organizing this event or having this vision for the youth to gain this training? Any challenges?
Yes. Definitely.
I thought so.
Yeah. First of all, I would say one of the challenges was, I think Amin will touch on even getting this program approved and the challenges he faced with getting this program approved. But I'll talk about the challenges in terms of, thinking that we would have a lot of sponsors and a lot of backing because we're bringing development, we're helping the youth, empowering them, and that sort of thing. So I would take this opportunity to thank the few sponsors who believed in this vision, Access Pension Trust, Signum Development Limited, Cecil Global, M&O Law Consult. They are the ones who believed in this vision and have given funds towards it. And then, of course, Ewell's Realty and Consultancy has also had to put quite a bit in financially into this program. So that's one of the challenges. You think people are interested and they're not. You get people saying no, maybe because they don't have hope in the youth,
Okay.
you know,
Yes.
and they think that this is just going to be a waste of time. You know, they have some negative feelings concerning this generation, so they don't want to put that effort and energy into it. So yeah, we face some of those. I think Amin can talk about how he had to get this program approved.
All right, brilliant. Thank you.
Okay.
Over to you, Mr. Bossman.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Hanna, for that great submission and input. It's never straightforward to get things. If you're building a quality, impactful vision, you got to dig deep. And so, and when it happens, the foundation is solid. The success is inevitable. But let me say that I believe you can hear us now. Oh, now you're muted.
We can't hear you.
Try and unmute, please.
Oh, Amin.
Okay.
Amin, I miss you so much. You know, I'm staring at you. We can't communicate.
I'm sorry. There's too much stress as I speak here at the auditorium, trying to get things in place for tomorrow morning, and so there's a lot going on. That's why I had to.
Okay.
Be, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're not gonna keep you for that long. We know what it takes. We all grew up in Ghana, so we understand the things you have to go through to get things done. But thank you for joining us. Is a good thing. I personally, and Vicky knows, I'm super excited about the youth. Anything that's got to do with the youth, it's my joy. And thank you guys for also having that heart to receive the vision that Hanna and the team have brought on board and embracing it. Now, because of time, what is your perception about the whole the whole African youth in real estate? Not just the seminar, but what is the aftermath. The aftermath is the vision unfolding to become a reality to yourselves, because you are the recipient one way or the other.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much. Actually, what I would say is,
and I mean, before you go on, my sincere apologies. Amin Mohammed, you're the youth. Sorry, did I say you?
Let him tell us a bit about himself. Let him do the job.
Okay. So you.
Amin, over to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I am meeting you for the first time.
Sure. So my name is Amin Mohammed. I'm the Secretary for Innovation and Entrepreneurship for the National Union of Ghana Students.
Powerful.
And aside that, I'm also an entrepreneur myself. I run seminars, I do trainings. I'm a neuro-linguistic programmer.
Okay.
That's what I do. So that's basically something simple about myself.
And you are still on campus?
Yes, please. I will be graduating, God willing, next year, because I went back to school to do my postgraduate course. So I need to finish very soon.
Wow, an entrepreneur.
Yes, please.
And all these things you do. Go on. I'm just interrupting you. I'm sorry.
I run Dreamers Transformational Consult, where I'm into event organizing as well. Aside this whole Nooks thing, what I do is as you said, I'm also concerned about the youth. That is why I particularly went for the position Secretary for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. So I see a vision where Ghana is going to a place where every youth will have at least something of their own sort of life. Even if the person is employed, they should be enthused about building an independent world for themselves. That is why I've also been in the industry of organizing seminars and doing this to help my fellow youth. So when Miss Hanna told me about this, she was very concise about what she wants to achieve after the event, that it is not about the seminar.
Yes.
Everybody is doing seminar, but the question she asked was, what happens after the seminar?
That's a key thing.
What happens after the seminar? People come to seminar, they are inspired. When they get home, what happens next? And so that is something that really got me inspired. And so when she was talking, she told you about the challenges. I remember I had to be at NEC, National Executive Committee of NUCS, trying to explain this entire idea. And the question was, why real estate? Why, upon all the industries and entrepreneurship, why real estate?
It's too big for them.
Like, no, look. Exactly, because they believe it is something students cannot tap into, looking at the capital intensive nature of it. But Miss Hanna was able to sell me the vision that, look, there is a whole value chain. We have brokers, we have investors, we have real estate entrepreneurship, and it also entails a lot. And so if we can get the students to understand, or the Ghanaian youth to understand the culture or the systems in the real estate industry, we believe it will inspire most of them not to shy away due to its capital intensive, but to have the enthusiasm to venture into the real estate industry. And so how do we get them? So she goes like, okay, we want to incubate them, do this. So the main catch, the reason why this whole event was approved by NUCS was the fact that we will be giving students the opportunity to go through mentorship and incubation period to really learn the field aspect of the real estate industry. Every day they are assigned to a partner or an office. They will move to UL's consultancy and realty. They will see what really happens. They will get the hands-on skills. So after these hands-on skills, who knows what will happen? All we care about is the results. That somebody will say that it is because of this seminar that I got the opportunity to enter the real estate industry, and it has really helped me. That is the result we are looking for, and that is the reason why I had to champion this at the student front to make sure that it is really accepted and bought into. So per our calculations and looking at how courses are coming, we have a fear that we are going to do an overflow tomorrow. And I'm glad, because this is not coming as a form of people being forced. It is coming as a form of a will from the Ghanaian youth. I have people contacting me from all over the country, and I've just sent them a link. Eventbrite, just register. We will send you a link for you to participate virtually. This is something. So I'll be glad if after this, Madam Hanna will do us the honor for us to travel across the country. Probably, I'm always ready for it.
And not just the country, but even people in the diaspora here. I believe there are people that want to also contribute, watch, and make decisions. There are people that are looking to relocate and coming with their children and all the stuff to study the terrain. But super, thank you for that, Amin. And you know what? While you're speaking, let me say this: there's a friend that we invite, Vicky Paul, and Paul. You know, one thing I love about Paul is that we have meetings, his property investors network meeting, and Paul has a 16 at that time. That's about 2019. So Josh will be about, possibly he's getting to 18 or 19 now, and his son was 16 years, secondary school. He was bringing the son to our meetings, and so I was like, what are you trying to do? And we give opportunity for people to introduce themselves and what they do. And one of the meetings, this 16-year-old guy, Josh, goes up and said, yes, I'm Josh. And you know what? I'm also here to learn. He was in his school uniform. You understand? His school uniform. And it was, everybody was clapping, shouting, screaming. And we were like, they were sitting next to me. So I said to Paul, what are you trying to do? He said, you have no idea. This guy is giving me too much headache back. I want him to learn from now. Do you understand what Paul is trying to do? He's trying to shape the mind of the son. from that age, because he has been in the industry for well over 20 something years, and he's been enjoying it. He's done all the hard work. So by the time the son is coming out of university, if he decides to go to university, you know what, he's already purchased his first property, and he's into real estate already. So can you, I'm not talking about competition, but can you get the gist of what I'm trying to put across? And what Hanna is trying to do, it's huge. Guys, if you can grab it, your lives will never be the same. The deficit in terms of real estate is huge. The numbers are too huge. I know what I'm talking about, and the whole value chain is unlimited. Even in the UK that its term has developed, there's so much. There's a huge gap in the market. So you guys have to grab it. The most annoying people that are going to be there possibly are the ones that will come and just eat and go and not even they'll come and occupy space. But let me ask you, getting the leadership to accept the whole idea and the challenges that you have faced, are you positive that they'll grab this opportunity with both hands and run with it, based on your interaction you've had with them? I mean,
all right. So regarding that, one thing that I've been glad about is the fact that my current president, after getting to know, I told him about the new law that has been passed in Parliament, that one needs a brokerage firm to be able to transact any exchange or something in real estate industry. It must go through a brokerage firm. A brokerage firm. He has been enthused, and he's starting to understand. He's starting to pick an interest in the industry and how it can affect his personal life, because he's also somebody who has the vision of probably owning a part of Ghana.
Yeah.
And so because of that, he's also interested in learning the entire industry, and that gives me a head start to know that at least, if nothing at all, the overall boss of the union is actually interested and wants to know what happens after this event and what happens for the youth of this country with regards to real estate and property ownership in this country. So I'm very positive. And one thing that really inspired me was the fact that yesterday I was on University of Ghana campus, and I had to go through lecture hall by lecture hall to announce this event to people.
Right.
And after one class, about 2 hours later, I met somebody, and they were like, yes, we are looking for you, about 5 people. We are looking for you. You came to give the announcement. You didn't give us your number. We are really interested. We want to learn the industry. What do we do? And I'm like, hey, you will be my ambassadors. Just pick my number and make sure that you get people who are interested in this event like yourself. We don't want people who will just come, as you said, this is Ghana. People will basically come because of item 13. That has been the main catch point. People will be asking, is there item 13?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to say no. Just so you are able to separate the chunk from the real goods.
That's true.
So we are optimistic. We have people that are really calling in. And as you were talking about a guy and his
son,
a man and his son.
Yeah.
I have gotten 2 parents who actually called me, and one told me, hey, I want my daughter to have this experience, and he booked a flight. Is it a flight or something for a person to come from Kumasi all the way to Accra to enjoy this event, because she doesn't want the daughter to have the virtual thing. He wants her to really grasp the concept and probably get into be part of the initiative. So I'm very optimistic about the future of Ghanaian youth. One thing is that we at the youth front, it looks like sometimes Ghanaian youth are laid back. Yes, most of them are laid back because they are confused and does not even know what to do with their lives. And that is where I come in with my private seminars. But one thing I know is that there are visionary youths that are coming up these days, and it will marvel you to know that some of the extreme end, people will go just to make sure that they realize a vision of themselves for themselves. It will really marvel you. So I'm very enthusiastic about this, that tomorrow there will be a success story after this event.
Wow. I'm super excited about that. Hanna, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay. It looks like your picture was looking like it was frozen. But let me ask this, Hanna. In terms of the speakers, it looks like it's a world of great people with diverse experiences and from across the industry converging at one place. And the to crown it all, you have the Honorable Minister Francis Asenso Boache, Minister for Works and Housing, gracing the occasion. That is a super duper plus. So
yes, we're excited to host him. We also have the Diaspora Affairs Office of the President, Dr. Abebio, who will be coming, and we have the Director of Beyond the Return, Annabelle McKenzie, as well. So we are very happy to see that you have government entities that are backing this youth conference.
And to me, that tells me that this vision is taking off big time, and I'm in love with it already. Super. And you have the likes of is it Eddie Aqua, who is also he looks more like a young vibrant Dr. Edwani Amamatefio as well. And you've got Kwesi Otin Desmond. Is it Kwesi Otin, the musician, the gospel musician? Is that him?
No.
Okay.
No, he's a musician, but he's a believer as well. Yes.
Okay. So so you got him as well. You got Dansua Siam Misa. Okay, you mentioned her as well. So you've got a very rich guest list that are going to grace the occasion. And before we wrap up, in terms of the virtual audience, how can they reach out? How can they reach and connect and watch live, and the time and all the bits and pieces, please?
You can give them the various platforms that will be doing the.
We lost you for a second, Hanna.
Sorry, I mean you can talk about the various platforms. For live streaming.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, so people who wants to have the virtual experience can watch via eWells Realty and Consultancy's Facebook page.
Right.
And also the National Union of Ghana Students Facebook page. So we will be streaming on 2 pages concurrently. And so anybody who wishes to join, and whenever they want to communicate, there will be the technical team that will be ready. If anybody has a question or anything, they will just have to comment, and the technical team will submit it to the stage for the speakers and the panelists to do justice to their questions. It is a full experience that those watching virtually can also actually participate in the discussion.
Okay, and we will try as much and get the morning show team to see if you're available to get a live broadcast for a couple of hours as well, possibly. from Star Radio, because it's a good course. I believe that it's something that is something innovative as well, to change the face of the Ghanaian youth in terms of their future, how they can turn things around and spread the news and get things that I'm excited. Vicky, before we wrap up, I've got one question for Hanna before we wrap up. So, Vicky, if you've got anything to add.
Oh, I think I've exhausted all my questions. Like I said, I'm so excited about this program. I will join in and just have a feel of the program. But I have this feeling and believe that if it's going to be a yearly event, same time next year, I believe we'll have a lot of corporate organizations supporting this program, so that Anna and Amin will be able to spearhead this program, all over Ghana. So I'm just praying, keeping my fingers crossed, and believing that I already know that this program is going to be a success. So my prayer is that top organizations getting involved, supporting financially, for this program to be bigger and better. And through that, this thing can turn into an international event. So well done.
That's where it's heading to.
We'll be watching you closely. But Bossman, maybe next year, if the program will come on again next year, we might join hands and come down there and also be part of the.
Definitely.
That would be great.
Definitely.
That would be wonderful.
Definitely. And I mean, to start with, if you have about 16 companies and organizations, including government organizations, coming together to start with, it's amazing. From NUGS, University of Ghana, NUGS, that's the National Union of Ghana Students. You have Beyond the Return. You have the Ghana Investment Promotion Council. You have other real estate companies, and also private companies as well. So I'm super excited. I know where this is going, and I know it's going to be huge. If you have to get on board, if you're watching us, you're a company, you're an organization, you love the youth of Ghana, you believe in the youth, that hey, they are the next big thing that's going to happen to Ghana, why don't you make that effort to connect with Hanna and the team, EWOS, Realty and Consultancy services. They are based in East Legon, and you know what? We can give you all their details if you contact us, and you can partner with them. Even though it's tomorrow, it's not too late, I believe. If you want to partner with them, it's still not too late, or to work with them after. That's where the work begins. And so we are going to do our best as a station, and we'll promote it every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every year, every month and year. So thank you ever so much. But hey, let me say congratulations to Hanna, because that's what I said I'm going to come to that. Signet Hour is on is on TBN Africa. Congratulations, Hanna.
Thank you.
Wow, that's
let me share this testimony.
That's a big move. Please go ahead. Okay, there was a noise in the background, but please go ahead and share with us.
Approximately 15 years ago, I remember waking up one morning and I heard God's voice, and He said to me, Hanna, you'll be on TV tomorrow in South Africa.
Oh my.
And I was like, TV tomorrow, South Africa? I mean, okay, Jesus, right? And fast forward 15 years, I'm now on TV doing the Signet Hour show, which is headquartered in South Africa.
Wow. 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 Wow.
To the glory of God.
congratulations to you, and there's a huge thing, and you know what? There's no limits. He's limitless, so you cannot be limited, and you have to fly higher, soar higher, and keep shining. Congratulations once again. I'm super excited. You're going places. This is just the beginning. And so, I mean, before you leave us, your closing remarks and a word to the there are a couple of messages as well. Okay. Okay. Reverend Dr. Micah Preku says, "I'm proud of you, Mr. Amin." Oh wow. Okay. Rev, thank you so much. Radolf Properties says, "Good job to Hanna and Ewell," and says, "Very proud of you guys." That's on YouTube. Quite a number of people on YouTube, and also on Facebook. Ansong Jacob says, "The future is for the youth. Kudos, Hanna." Wow, overflow pa. That's when mentioned that you believe that we're gonna have an overflow. So before we wrap up, your final comments before we draw the curtains.
All right, thank you very much for this opportunity. Once again, what I would like to say is, may God bless Madam Hanna. In fact, it's not been easy. I think on Monday I was at the office and we were just going back and forth, the struggles in organizing this event. But if there is anything I'm so hopeful about, and if there is anything that draws me to this event, it is the level of continuity that I see this event becoming, probably becoming a continental thing where real estate, Africa Youth in Real Estate will be happening globally, and there will be a lot of investors in this event. It is something I'm very hopeful of, because the future we are all looking for, Ghana is getting bigger and bigger each day and each night. So let's continue getting bigger. And I just want to tell the youth that we are all struggling, we are all stranded, we are all at crossroads. But it takes a conscious effort to understand that you really, really want to make something happen for yourselves. And so they should take advantage of every opportunity that comes their way. And trust me, it is not easy, but we are all definitely going to get there. Thank you very much. And I invite everybody that wants to join this event. Thank you.
Okay. And you said it's on Eventbrite. If people want to register, people want to connect, they have to register on Eventbrite.
It's on Eventbrite, and everybody who wants to join virtually can also join via eWells Realty and Consultancy at Facebook, or the National Union of Ghana Students at Facebook.
Okay.
To participate.
Brilliant. And any YouTube, because there are people that are Facebook shy.
YouTube. Okay, tomorrow I understand there is a team coming here from one of the media companies, so we will find out what about that and then see what will happen.
Okay, brilliant.
But I said that we have a lot of media houses that are coming in to take coverage of this event.
Brilliant. And lastly, Hanna, your closing remarks and expectations, and what is going to turn around?
I have presented the initiative, given birth to the vision, and my prayer is that the youth run with this vision, that they own it, they run with it, they take something out of it. Let's make way for government to create, but you are given create an opportunity for yourself. So I pray that they leverage off of this.
I think there's a bit of noise in the background. I don't know if it's your. Yes. Okay. Please go ahead. We were missing some parts. Yeah. Thank you.
So I was just saying that, the youth, I want to encourage you all to make the highest and best use of this opportunity, leverage off of this platform to create your own platform, your own opportunity that will help the next generation and the next generation. And, let's change the narrative about Africans in real estate. Let's be empowered through knowledge, through information, through education, and let's begin to create generational wealth through home ownership, one house at a time.
One house at a time. Wow, you can do it. And if you're confused about real estate and you're scared about the zeros after the number, don't be, because the good news is that there are so many things and road maps that you can use to get to that dream of yours, not just to own a house, but also to be a business that you run in the real estate. So many. I mean, I believe if you ask Vicky, one time we were talking about how many in the UK, how many opportunities that you can start in real estate in the UK. We were looking about 70 or 80. I mean, in the real estate industry. So it's huge, it's massive, it's big. But tomorrow you've got to register. If you go on Eventbrite, type search for African youth in real estate entrepreneurship and investment. You'll be able to register and then log on virtually if you're not in Ghana. If you're in Ghana, you can't make it. Hey, you can watch it wherever you are. That's the good thing. Let us connect, especially the youth. You might be wrapping up or retiring, but hey, you can pass it on. Somebody is getting the son or the daughter to fly all the way from Kumasi, the second biggest city in Ghana, to Accra for this event. And why can't you connect, enjoy it, but also take notes and learn, so that your youth, your younger ones, if they are willing, they'll be able to take that advantage of this huge opportunity to be trained and also to be empowered as well. But hey, Hanna, thank you ever so much for your obedience to the voice and also to this vision and what you're doing for the country, lifting the flag of Ghana high and making it happen, not just for the youth, but also for everyone that is open to learn and to make something good out of their lives. Thank you so much. And Amin as well. Super. Amin, we're going to connect. We'll be doing some youth stuff maybe later on. We'll connect. I love the youth. So anytime you give me energy. On this coming Sunday, I've got a youth program. It's in University of where? I think Winneba or something like that. I'm going to be. Wow. I'm one of the guests, and so I'm youth, and I pray that God keeps me that way. So we'll be doing some more stuff. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Hanna. I mean, it's been good having you, and have a good night. And tomorrow, God willing, we'll be able to connect and get things going as well. Thank you, and have a good night.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you both very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So Vicky, you had it all for yourself. I believe you're excited, and you have to register tonight and get any youth you know in Ghana. Let them register. If you have to,
yes, I'll do that. I'll do that.
If you have to get them data, do it too. If you have to get them data,
this data issue.
Yes,
we will surely get there.
Very important. But I've enjoyed every bit of it. We had technical issues, but we've overcome it. We've got the message across, and it's been a good a good show. I've learned a lot. There's so much coming up, and hey, if you're an African, this is the time, this is the moment that you have to wake up to the call that it's the next destination for big things to happen, taking over from continents that have made impact. And I believe that there's so much to do if your eyes are open to the opportunities. In every challenge or problem, there's opportunity. It's not doom and gloom. It's as your mind is, as you think, so are you. As a man thinketh, so is he. So there's opportunity for us all, and especially the youth. I wish I was at that point, because what I know now, you have no idea, Vicky. The things. So
we should have Hanna back to give us feedback on how the program went.
Definitely.
Even though we will be watching behind the scenes, you know what, whilst the program is still running, and we'll have to get them back, you know, this platform to talk about feedback.
Very true. We'll try and get that sorted.
They didn't meet their expectation. Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Yes, I'm so super excited. I will join in tomorrow. Definitely.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. And let me say thank you to all our sponsors, CIG Properties. That's www.cigpropertyuk.com. If you're looking for investment in Africa or in the UK, look no further. If you want to sell, buy, get into the property business or market, or get a mortgage, it's CIG Properties. Log on www.cigpropertyuk.com. And also, let me say M&M Concept, amazing company when it comes to graphic designs and all kinds of print works. From any merchandise you can think of, pull-up banners, t-shirts. Hey, these guys were endowed with what they do, the knowledge of what they do, and also value for money as well. They're a global company based in Accra, but they can deliver to your doorstep. You know what? You can connect with them via us and on 0208 133 2258. That's 0208 133 2258. And also, let me say a big thank you to Kerry's Furniture. 2 locations, 2 continents. That's Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States of America. And they can deliver to your doorstep from Caracas to Casablanca. They will be able to drop it at your doorstep. Just connect with them either on Instagram or Facebook, and they'll be able to deliver. And 15% awaits you if you do remember to mention Star Radio UK. And also, you can connect with us. To connect you is 0208 133 2258. And last but not the least, let me say a big thank you to Mia Associate. If you're looking for a project management company for your housing project, then look no further. These guys are trustworthy. They've been in the industry for well over 16 years and counting, and they can take from conception to completion your project, whether commercial or private, your holiday home or your next business project or commercial project. So these guys will be able to account for every penny. 0208 133 2258. That's 0208 133 2258. We'll be able to connect you. We'll be able to give you value for money. Mayor Associate, your trustworthy brand when it comes to housing project management. Tonight, I've been co-hosting with my co-host, Vicky Newton, and it's been a good run. I'm KB Bossman. Thank you, and thank you so much, Mr. Achiamon, for producing the program. We are forever grateful. And join me this Sunday. You know what? Did I say me? Maybe. on Faith Talk is coming to you live. It's going to be good. You don't want to miss it. It's Women's Month, so they'll be doing their own thing, but don't miss it for anything. 4 p.m. Sunday on Star Radio UK. Good night, Vicky, and thank you so much. Have a good one.
And thank you so much, Mr. Bossman, for having me as well. I know, you were a bit under the weather, but hey, you surprised me and you were able to join us, making this program once again a very insightful, successful, impactful program. Thank you so much.
We thank God, and it's national service, so we are here to.
Right then, so probably we'll come your way once again same time next week with another interesting discussion. We are not going to mention those the guests we'll be having for next week. Just keep looking out for Property Hour Show on Star Radio UK, and I know it's going to be also very educational, impactful, and a super wonderful show same time next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Vicky Newton. You know what? I don't understand this whole song that's playing. I know it's instrumental, so please. It's just instrumental, so please enjoy it. I don't know what it is and what it means.
All right. Oh no, we'll manage. We'll manage. Don't worry.
It's just instrumental. Have a good night and God bless. No stress, nothing less. Okay, good night.
This is Star Radio UK.
In your car,
At work,
at home,
on your smartphone.
all around the world.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
The best radio show. Thanks for listening.
All around the world.
Online, on mobile, and soon on DAB. This is Star Radio UK, the leading Afro-Caribbean radio station in London.
Sit back, relax. Turn it on. Turn it up. Broadcasting live online.
While the others keep on talking, we keep on rocking. Thanks for listening.
This is CJ Buckman, your life coach. And whenever I'm in London, I listen to Star Radio UK right here. But guess what? You can listen to wherever you are.
Online, on mobile, and soon on DAB. This is Star Radio UK, the leading Afro-Caribbean radio station in London.
Thanks for listening.